Welcome back to my channel, and today we will be reviewing my Tecno POVA 6 Pro 5G, which I've been using for a little over a month now. I received the unit last March 16, ordered it when it was initially released. I won't go too much into the details. There have been a lot of unboxing reviews for this particular model online, so you can check those out. This will be just my personal views on daily usage. But for a quick look, here are the specs. You can pause that if you want to see. For those of you who still don't know what is inside a POVA 6 Pro 5G from Tecno. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. There, you can see that I have already changed the case of the Tecno POVA 6 Pro 5G. It initially came bundled with this kind of bumper case. So, for me, I changed this because, as you can see, around this area, it is very open and is not really protecting the camera or the lenses. And as you can see, with the unedited brand, which I got, it has a bit more protection. Even the bumpers here have additional protection. Surprisingly enough though, I don't know if it's just me, but it actually feels slimmer on the hand compared with the stock bumper case. So that's one of the things I wanted to share with you. So if you're looking for a good third-party bumper case, go with the unedited brand. I got this online. It's pretty good. Here you can see them side by side. I actually got one more backup just in case this one gets too scratched up, because it went on sale. There, close up view, pause that as well if you want to compare how the two cases look like. Okay, now another thing that I changed with the Tecno POVA 6 Pro with the phone is the screen protector. It came with a transparent clear plastic screen protector, so I changed that. I opted with the hydrogel film matte finish because I occasionally play certain online games, and I prefer the matte finish because, as you can see here, check it out, there is no glare, or not much glare, and also it reduces smudges, which I am very particular about. Now it's not quite perfectly fit, but it's good enough. And definitely for me personally, it is a lot better than a clear one, even the tempered glass one, because the glare, especially when you're in bright areas, or sometimes you can even see yourself while you're watching a movie. So the matte finish for me is perfect, but of course it depends upon your taste. Now this screen protector came with like a guide, some cleaning tools, a squeegee, and of course the film itself. So this is what it looks like, the brand I got. So this one is good. As of right now, there are some hydrogel films which don't fit quite well, so it doesn't really quite say Tecno POVA 6 Pro yet. There, it's actually like a different model from the supplier, but it fits well enough for me, so it suits my purpose. And as I've mentioned, this isn't really like a review of the phone itself, more like my thoughts on my daily usage. So let's get right into it. For battery life, I find that this thing actually lasts me like almost 2 days. It depends upon your usage. If you're like, if you play games online most of the time, then of course, or watch movies, and of course batteries will go down a bit. Now, certain things I've noticed as well is that the UI isn't quite optimized yet, so it needs a little bit more optimization. I hope they come out with a firmware update for this, because certain animations, as you can see, it takes a while to load. No problem with the screen refresh rate, as you can see. And another thing I've noticed is, or for me, I wanted was like their dynamic lighting effect should have maybe a bit more compatibility with more software and games, so as to make it more usable and not just like a novelty thing. Because right now, it's, especially since it's at the back, and for me personally, I don't find it very usable. So they should probably come up with like some more features or some more apps that connect with it and use that dynamic lighting effect that they have. And for gaming, which is of course what this thing is for, I find that for most light to medium casual games, it's no problem, of course. And definitely social media and other like Word, MS Word, or document office apps, no problem as well. Now, this is a gaming centric phone, so of course we need to check out games, and I'll show you some games that are a bit intensive, so bear with me. This is uncut so that you will see the actual loading times. Let's see now. Let's go to the Game Space app to make things more convenient. So this is to show you how they load up. Of course, for example, light games like solitaire, this is no problem. See, quick load ups. So very light games, definitely no problem. There, see. So animations, no problem with that. This one, Little Nightmares, is a little bit intensive, so just want to show you exactly like loading times. So that you have an idea of how the phone performs. So I'm not editing these parts. You'll have an idea of how it actually looks, how fast it loads. Bear with me because I am doing this video early in the morning, so there is a little bit of sunlight. I am not a professional vlogger, so I'm just sharing my views and usage. Tap anywhere. Loading. So it loads quite well, quite fast. The Dimensity 6080 is a pretty good chipset for around moderate graphics, for moderate gaming. And let's see now. There. So this one is set at high graphics, and as you can see, no problems with graphics and frame rates. So there, okay. Exit again. Maybe one of the games that actually is a bit graphic intensive, well, this is also graphic intensive, is Grid Autosport for those of you who like to play racing titles. This one with Autosport is a little bit intensive. There you see, loading times are good, and actually, especially with graphically intensive games, you can play them up to at least like medium without suffering too much frame rate. You can set it to high, but the frame rate drops, and there are already tons of videos as well that show like frame rates and whatnot. So for me, again, this is just me sharing with you my usage, and as you can see, just loading times, hence the long video. So not bad, loading time is pretty decent. This is set for high graphics. Loading is pretty good.
Each season you select one of 5 disciplines to compete in. Right now, the grid touring is high contact pack rate. These are your available championships. Here are your first 2 team offers. Once you have chosen, you are with them for the season. Before you accept an offer from a team, tab through the details for the season.
Loading. Fast loading. I'm not really gonna be playing the game. I'm just showing you loading times and give you an idea also as well as the graphics, how it looks on this unit.
Welcome to Turkey. To be more exact, the Istanbul Park circuit for today's touring car series.
There's an extra championship point for qualifying in first place.
Not bad, gyro works well. Control works well. I'm not really that good on this yet. Again, I am just showing you frame rate. There, see? Everything works well. Let us exit again. I'm not really playing, I am just showing you how the phone performs. Space. XCOM, another graphically intensive game from Feral Interactive. Now, with regards to the popular titles, a ton of reviews have been made with them. They even made videos with Farlight, Call of Duty, Mobile Legends, so you can watch it there. For me, I'm showing you the other games that they may or may not have reviewed, which are pretty graphically intensive, as far as I can tell. So XCOM, another good game from Feral Interactive, strategy game. There, loading times. Pretty good loading time as well. And this one also is set to graphic performance setting. So I haven't really been playing that much. I just installed this for the purposes of the review.
Accessing the feed now.
There.
We're in.
to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building all these years.
Well,
Secure the designated coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be in the area for your extraction. Menace 1-5.
this one is
We have
pretty
a fix on the
challenging.
target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
The graphics are pretty good,
Double time.
and frame rate's pretty okay.
Affirmative. Moving out.
There you see, XCOM. Not bad. Pretty good performance. And good loading times. That's mostly what I'm trying to show, loading times and graphical performance for those of you who are interested to use this for gaming. And then we go back to game space. Another one is Diablo Immortal. So this one I set it to high, but most reviewers actually recommend it to set to around medium. But for me, I find that high is okay. High settings actually doesn't have too much frame rate drops for me. But of course, your mileage may vary and lower the settings if you want. But for me though, it's okay. And there you see, I am showing you loading times, which is for this game takes a while. Now, Diablo Immortal, another graphically intensive HD game, and yeah, this one currently set to play high settings. So some loading times. Diablo Immortal, another popular game online. Let me see if I can show you. There you see, it is set to medium, but device load is pretty high. Because even if it's set to medium, I actually set everything else to high. Interestingly enough, it will not let you select ultra. So you can really just set it to high. And for me, no problem. Of course, the problem with high settings is battery drain. So you see, gameplay at high is not so bad. Definitely playable. So again, I am just showing you how the phone performs with certain games that I actually have, just to give you an idea. Bear with me, and maybe I can show you Mobile Legends. Now this one I have set it to ultra graphics, but unfortunately enough, the frame rate here supported does not yet go to ultra. So maybe Lincoln can do something about that, because for me, I feel this phone can actually handle it. Maybe I can I'll just show you a replay instead. to give you an idea of how it performs. This is set at ultra graphics. The frame rates.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Not yet set to ultra.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed.
It can definitely handle Mobile Legends
The gun represents justice
easily, no problem.
when pointing at the bad guys.
See, so no problem there. So there you have it. I've just shown you how it loads and some of my accessories to which I did purchase or changed with this phone. Some of my final thoughts is it's a pretty good phone for the budget, especially if, like me, you were able to get it at the initial launch, which they gave you a huge discount. I got it for $9,999, so that's a very good deal. And performance-wise, the Dimensity 6080 is pretty good for a budget gaming processor. It definitely handles current games, no problem, with some sacrifices with regards to graphical settings, and maybe just a little bit more optimization with the HiOS app, because I can see certain lags with or certain glitches with the UI interface. And camera also, by the way, is no problem for me with pictures and videos as well. So they are not that great, but of course this is more a gaming phone than a photography phone, so it's up to you. If you want a gaming phone or a photography phone rather, then probably I'd recommend for the Tecno lineup the Camon 30 Premier that's coming up. You can wait for that. So that's it. I hope this helps anyone interested in purchasing this phone. It's not as detailed as other YouTubers, because for me, I've seen them, and making another one just like it just doesn't make sense. So I just wanted to show you certain things that I've observed and just give you an idea of, like, as I've mentioned, of how fast it loads, how does it actually look at a quick glance on certain games, just to give you an overview and maybe help you decide whether or not you want to go for this phone. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.